I've noticed on site as well that ground workers aren't like what they used to be. Not all of them anyway. What I mean is, they don't seem to be able to do everything anymore, or it's almost like the jobs have been split up. And the best way I can sort of explain it is, in the same way that a plasterer used to be, they used to do the boarding, the taping, the jointing, the plastering, the skimming, and then they'd render as well. That is what a plasterer was. Now they're pretty much all separate jobs, and you still do get, you know, a few old boys that do it all, and on rare occasion there are some people that do it all, but generally speaking, they're sort of separate jobs now. And it's the same thing for groundworks. I remember 6 years ago when we left subcontracting, we'd do everything. We'd do obviously the foundations, the drainage, concrete the oversights, polythene the floors, do all of the radon protection, literally everything, curbing, slabbing. But then we go and do our work, and then 6 years later come back to do a bit of subbing, and it was like, where are all the ground workers gone? There's companies doing the curbs, there's companies doing the block and beam floors, they've got companies in doing the radon and polythene in the floors. I even saw companies coming in concrete in the floors, and I just thought it was just really strange. And I wonder if that's because they're just, I don't know, people are just leaving, or it's like, where have all these people gone? I don't understand it, because there's definitely not more work than there used to be. So it's not like you can say, oh, there's lots of work, so companies have popped up that specialise in a certain thing, which is the case to some extent, but that's not the reason for why it's so fragmented now. So what do you think? Because to me it's strange. I think if you're a ground worker, you should be able to, well, after you've been doing it for a while, you should be able to do everything. You learn to drive all the machines, dumper, roller, digger, telehandler probably. You should be able to drive everything. Track air, everything. You should be able to curb, slab, lay edgings, set out, block and beam, even lay bricks to an extent. Like when I first was doing groundworks, we'd do a bit of foundation work, do the masonry below DPC as well. Don't see that anymore. It's all separate. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it just seems strange. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think.